Okay. So you get out on bail. How big was your bail at the time?
Well, Suffolk County had me for 350,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
like
had to put up
I had to put
35,000
my
in
family's
cash?
house. Well, my family signed 3 houses over to cover
Mm.
my bond.
Okay. You get out on bail.
Right.
Kenny gets out on bail,
Correct.
but he agrees to cooperate with the feds and wear a wire against you.
Correct.
So, but you don't know this
No,
at all.
clearly.
Right. So here you are, you're out on bail, facing life in prison,
Right.
and then you have this great idea
Yeah.
to do a hit.
Yeah, not really. See, that's
Well,
where
a kidnapping? I
yeah,
mean,
but that's not what happened, okay?
okay, so explain to me what happens at that point.
So, it's so convoluted, this is like another movie. 2 people move into one of my homes. They're both drug dealers. I have to fill the house with renters. I don't give a fuck what you do. Pay your rent on the first of the month. You could sell or buy. I don't care. I'm not involved. Long story short, one of them convinces me that I'm trying to think what happened. Now I'm getting confused. That he wants me to meet a friend of his, Colombian, who's owed a $500,000, and this woman has 10 kilos in her house in Queens. So I all of a sudden Kenny and I convene and he's asking me some questions and I say, listen, I want to leave the country. I'm not doing life in fucking prison. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going. I'm going to go to South America. A guy offered me a job running a shrimp boat for the Astoria Manor because the Astoria Manor has 11 weddings a day and every one of them has shrimp as their cocktail. So he needs about 3,000 pounds of shrimp a fucking week. So he wants me to go down to Nicaragua and run a shrimp boat for the company and so on and so forth. So now I can spend my whole life in Nicaragua. There's no extradition and you can eat shrimp and hang out with the Latinos because I love them anyway and it's all good. So that was my future, right? So Kenny puts the wire on, the entrapment thing comes up. This case shows up with $500,000 in cash. Now I say, great, I can pay my family back for the bail because they're going to lose their houses if I bolt. So I can pay my family back. We can take the 10 kilos, whatever's left, we whack it up, give half back to the Colombian drug dealer, and but it was supposed to be, and if you follow through on the film, it's supposed to be a push-in. The guy's supposed to show up with flowers, knock on the door, walk your way in. It's a woman. Push it to the side, take the shit and go. The $500,000 and the 10 kilos. Well, Kenny kept moving the goalpost. Now that he's working with the feds, it went from a push-in with flowers to a kidnapping and then an execution. He kept moving the goalpost along the way, and I'm just going, yeah, whatever, yeah, whatever, because I don't give a fuck. But at this point, I just want to get that money so I can pay my parents for their homes that they're going to lose, my brother and my parents, and go to Nicaragua. So I'm going, yeah, whatever. We can do this, whatever you want to do. But that's not what. So in other words, he kept moving the goalposts. First it'd be a push-in, then it becomes a kidnapping, and then after it becomes a kidnapping, it becomes an execution. I'm like, whatever. Okay, you pile on whatever you want. At this point, I know I'm going to leave the country. So yeah. So you can take it for what it's worth. I went speeding, and then when you were speeding, you end up flipping the car and someone dies. So now it's a manslaughter charge, right?